remember why you started. It's always important to remember why. And if you don't know why you started, you need to go back and do a very, very, hard like recollection of like, why is it that I started this thing in the first place? I always try to tell young people, young creators, before you go out there, figure out your why. Welcome to the YouNeek Show, where we talk about all things YouNeek Studios, African geekdom, and the business of creators. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the YouNeek Show. My name is Roy Okupe. I am the CEO and founder of YouNeek Studios, a company that I created to create African inspired fantasy stories for a global audience. A lot of you also know me as the creator, showrunner, and executive producer of IYANU, uh, the hits TV show that premiered on Cartoon Network. Season one, actually, all episodes are now streaming on HBO Max in the US, Showmax in Africa, ITVX in the UK, as well as ABC iView in Australia. The Age of Wonders movie, actually, as the spin-off to season one, is actually also streaming on all of those platforms. But today I'm here to talk to the creators, the people that maybe right now you're feeling like, you know what, I'm done. So if you're a writer, if you're a director, if you're a video game creator, if you're an artist, any type of creative work, it comes with a lot of stressful burdens, especially when things aren't going your way. But just want to encourage you here with some of the things that I feel like have worked for me personally. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, look, being a creator is tough. I know, it's easy for me to say now. I have a show on TV, on streaming, everything looks good, but I guarantee you, this has been almost a 20-year journey. A 20-year journey where I felt like, quitting maybe like once every other month. Even sometimes, like even as recent as, a few months ago, like certain things didn't go the way I wanted to. And I was just like, you know what, is this for me? Believe it or not, I don't know if it ever goes away. Hopefully it does, but here are some of the things that worked for me. Number one, remember why you started. It's always important to remember why. And if you don't know why you started, you need to go back and do a very, very, hard like recollection of like, why is it that I started this thing in the first place? I always try to tell young people, young creators, before you go out there, figure out your why. For me, I really wanted to inspire people to chase their dreams while I lived mine. It's what I'm doing here today. Like it gives me joy when people can see my progress and say, wow, if Roy can do it, I can do it as well. That's something that continues to drive me. And also to be able to create um, African inspired stories and uplift African creators like myself as well. That's something and put them on a global stage. That's something that that's one another reason why I do it. So yeah, one of the first things I would say is that if you feel like quitting, if you feel like, I don't want to do this anymore, always remember your why. Number two, look back. Reflect on project progress. It doesn't matter how small it is. It does not matter how small it is. Like reflect on progress. Like if you've had any kind of success, if you posted a video on Instagram and it did 100 views and five people liked it, but the last time you posted a video and one person liked it and two people viewed it, that is progress. It seems minuscule, but it's progress. It's improvement. It shows that you did something one way and then you did it again and there's growth, there's improvement. So it doesn't matter how small, look back and try to figure out what are some of the small wins that I've had in the last month, in the last year, in the last 5 years, and make sure you hold that dear to your heart because that's sometimes is what's going to get you through. For me, like before IYANU launched, right, I was again in it was I was in a space where I had been pushing, pushing, pushing for an animated series for a very long time. It wasn't happening. One of the things that encouraged me is that I remember that look, I had done five, I think at that point, maybe seven Kickstarters. All of them had been successful. That was progress. It showed me that people were interested in what I wanted to do. And those successes carried me on at the times where it was hard. Number three, look at the greats. Think what you want about, Walt Disney or the company. One of the things that inspires me is that if you look at Disney's story, he was once told by I think one of the instructors that he lacked imagination. To me, that just seems crazy to hear. Can you imagine if Walt Disney listened to that instructor at that point? Well, I like imagination. I can't do this. I'm out. No Mickey Mouse. No, Snow White. No, like even the stuff that you see with Marvel and Star Wars now. Again, think what you want about Disney, one of the biggest companies, but it all goes back to somebody who believed in themselves despite what other people were saying to them. Now, this does not mean that you don't take criticism or constructive criticism from other people and take advice. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. What do you feel in here? What is it that you feel in here? Always trust your gut. And yeah, like I said, I can tell you different stories about people, who started late. The guy from KFC, I believe he built his first one when he was in his 60s or 65 or something like that. Just go on Google great people who started late, and you'll be surprised. And oh, I have another bonus for you. There's a proverb I always like to refer to in times like this is that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is today. So if you're regretting about not starting something sooner, well, it has happened. The next best time to start is today. Number four, help somebody else. I think, a lot of what we count as joy, at least for me, let me just speak for myself, I don't want to speak for anybody else, comes when we help other people. I think human beings were created to be communal people. Like we want to interact, we want to, at least for most of us, wants to be helpful. So if you find yourself in any kind of struggle, right now you want to quit or whatever, find something to do to help somebody else. I guarantee you it's going to make you feel better about yourself. It's going to encourage you. It's going to boost your confidence. And, for me, one of the things I do when I start to struggle is that I do videos, I do videos like this. Like even now for me, it's like, it's uplifting me to be able to come out and talk to people and give advice from what I've learned. And it helps me to move forward. That's number four. Number five, actually, take a break. um this is a tough one for me personally. It's hard for me to take a break sometimes because I'm like go 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 all the time, because I'm like, if I take a break now, oh, that meeting I was supposed to attend or this opportunity I was supposed to get, it's not going to be there anymore. But that's just a lie. Look, I'm not saying just chill and do nothing for months and years on end, but sometimes like take a break from it. Like that script is not working out, that pitch didn't go well, this, the comic book that you're working on, it's not looking good, the Kickstarter failed, um, whatever it is, again, being a creative person, something a colleague once said to me is like, I eat failure for breakfast. I think that just comes with the territory. So sometimes it's good to step away, take a break, and just focus on relaxing, recharging your mind, and then going back into it. Number six, the last one, do it anyways. I think some of the most successful people are the ones that know how to just do it. They're the ones that know how to just, regardless of how they're feeling, regardless of what it is that they're going through at that point in time, whatever it is, failure, things not going well, they go out and they do it on a daily basis. Whether you're feeling right or you're feeling down, just go, just do it. Doing 10% of something is better than doing 0%. Trust me. Like, there's things that I've wanted to just there's days where I just wanted to wake up and like I'm not doing anything. And I decided to work for 2 hours and I had the biggest inspiration for an idea. Or I met somebody on a Zoom meeting that I would have never done if I had canceled the meeting, and that led to an opportunity. So do it anyway. You don't have to always do it 100%. Sometimes 10% is better. And that's it. Like I said, these are the six things that work for me when I feel like quitting the dream. I hope it's helpful to you, and stay strong, keep pushing, and I hope that one day that you realize all the dreams, all the hopes that you have for your career. I hope it happens to you as quick as possible. Peace out.